Hey guys, this is Julian from the Binary Lab, and if you watched my previous video about why your binary options broker account manager is not your friend, back then I did give you an example of a possible problem in the making. But today I will be giving you reasonable evidence to show you that this is not just speculation, but something that actually happens. Alright, so I mentioned before also that brokers may be regulated, but it does not mean that the ethics of the broker is ethical. So today I have another email, and this is forwarded to my admin account, and I want to read it to you here. The names are blocked out so that to protect the identity of the people send it to me. And the email goes like this: It was an absolute pleasure to get to speak to you to the phone today quickly. As I mentioned earlier, now the account has been transferred to my portfolio. As your senior account manager, it's my responsibility that you are receiving the proper information, education, and guidance in regards to binary options and the financial market in general. I want to make the beginning steps of you so you can understand the full potential of binary options account. I'm here to start laying down a financial plan and trading strategy on your account, assist you, and show you the successful way to trade. I have the tools and education necessary to be able to push your account to the place you want to take it with a proper strategy and discipline. The way to make money in the financial market is to take advantage of the market based on news, support and resistance lines, technical and fundamental analysis, and insider information. This way you have information to be able to base your predictions on and become aware of what is necessary for a trade to become highly accurate and become more confident in placing trades. Below are some screenshots sent to me in the past couple of weeks by my clients from some of the trades we are placing together. So these sound very compelling, these sound very legit, and it sounds very responsible. And this is the trap. All right. So what you see are some nice winning trades. And label them by the day as well. Very compelling. I think anyone would be very compelled to want to try this out because of the win-loss ratio. Have you ever wondered though, why do they not capture a longer series of trades? Right? Is it because there are some losses in between? Why do we capture sometimes like 10 trades on one picture, but sometimes only 3 or 2 or 4? Okay, so this is admin Skype so we can further communicate and trade. I have trades coming out constantly to help you trade and many other things I want to share with you and much more that I want to show you. As I mentioned on the phone, this here's a quick intro to the VIP trading room, blah blah blah. And then blah, blah, blah. So Banc regulated broker. But I want to show you something here. Communication, okay? So okay, let's go from this. Let's go from this to a statement, and we'll come back to this. Okay, let's go to a statement. I want to show you what happens. This is a statement forwarded to me by the person who communicated with me via my Facebook page. And like I said, if you wish to share a story and you wish to expose someone, a broker, or like a so-called guru that's giving false leads or softwares that give you bad trades, you can send them to me at facebook.com/thebinarylab page. And these are some trades that was taken on the account. So the first series of trades were really nicely wins. Okay, so I believe this was like a weekend, and then from that point, it was a break of a few days, but basically this is within the trial period. So in the trial period, they give you a nice number of signals, and you can place them, and then afterwards, you're encouraged to increase your trading, or to basically increase the trade size. So you see, you go up to 400. Okay, now observe how it's gone from all wins to loss, loss, win, loss, loss, one loss, one loss, one loss, loss, one loss, loss, one loss. most of the trade sizes are bigger as well. So this is obviously having a bad impact on the account. Lost one, lost one, lost. As you can see, it's losing a lot more than it wins. And these are fairly short-term trades as well. Cancelled, lost, one, lost. Okay, and by this time the trade size has been reduced because too many lost trades. Lost. Lost. I believe the $1 trade was taken by himself, but the rest are signals given by the broker. Asked to take trades on several pairs. 1, 1, 1 to get the confidence back, right? And lost 1, lost 1, 1, 1, lost 1, lost 1, 1, lost, and you can see, okay, and the trade size is being reduced again because too many losses and the account has taken a negative dive. So it's gone down to 100, and this is where the client gets very frustrated and wants to complain and say what's up with all these signals. So he gets a series of winning signals, and then after that, shortly after that, you get a mixed result, but it's just a matter of time before it becomes just about even win and even loss. Okay. So let's go on to the email again. George, you lied to me. I made my research and you gave me one good set of trades so I could deposit you, and then you feed me so many losing trades to the point I was locked. How messed up is that? You knew that was my savings, man. And then the account manager says, I've been trying to help you from the beginning. After this statement, it seems to me more convenient for you to put the blame on me and the company, even after we've offered you several times to help you recover. So, you see, the thing about recovery is a freaking sick game, because after being manipulated, after your account is down, and if you're a newbie trader, who else would you turn to than the person that first helped you profit, right? But it becomes a really a really conflicting situation, because the person who helped you profit is also the guy who helped you lose trades. So here is this. This is not a situation that's good for me or you. So allow me to help you change the situation, but we have to work together. I'm not blaming you, but the only reason I invested you was because you told me it would be better for leverage and better trade in silver account after the first session. Silver account meaning the account type, to basically upgrade from a basic to a silver account. After the first session of £600 profit, were all losses. Alright? We can help you recover that money. It is not the end of the world. It was a relatively small investment on what we normally work with, but anything we can do to help you bring it back to the account, yeah, blah blah blah. So, Banc Binary, sick broker. Many times I have people coming to me, but this is the first time I've had such concrete evidence on how they operate. But many times I've seen them throwing bait to the customer to invest 5K and then 15K and then 50K and then 100K, and then feed them junk trades to whittle out their balance. Now let's look. How can you say I'm playing with your face? It feels respectful with me that I've been trusting you in your professional ability. Even by investing way more than I was planning to, now you tell me I'm playing games. We lost 4K in a bit now. I have some more money left over to survive. You asked me to invest it and knowing I can lose it and be at zero. It's more my well-being that's at stake, and my financial ability to cope with my expenses. The promise you made was to invest money a month. End of the month I'll be laughing, saying what, £2,500, and until now, obviously it's losses. So who's playing games here? I should get those trades free of charge. You said, but I will not be profitable. You said I'll be profitable, not lose the whole account in 2 days. I can get the extra grand, but what's for all I see was losses and empty promises. And I want you to know that I'm really disappointed with the outcome and the ability of Banc Binary of being able to fulfill my promises, and you can see how much time you invest in me now that my account is completely wiped to when you knew I could invest. Okay, so this is the entire email conversation forwarded to me, and once again I thank you for sharing this info with me, and you can see what exact bullshit goes out there. So be very careful, like I said, be very careful of binary options brokers. Okay, this may not be unique, although this video is a warning about Banc Binary, but this in general is a warning that many account managers in many brokers play the same game. Like I mentioned to you in this other video, if you haven't watched it as well, that guy was narrowly saved from being a victim of this through a different broker. The reason why I've never offered Banc the binary inside of the binary lab is because despite the fact that they allow $1 trading on a spot option platform, which is very popular, but there's just been too many complaints about hard selling and pressure tactics and basically putting um, the trader through a lot of mental duress, that I decided that there could be some gullible people out there, and I want to save them for any possible opportunity of falling victim to such scamming tactics. So I highly encourage you to share this video as much as you can so that more people can be aware of some of the dirty tactics that these account managers and Banc the binary play, and so that more people can be aware to look out for any of these warning signs that someone at a broker could be trying to play you and your money. Uh, I'm not trying to say that regulated brokers are all bad, but the thing is that the business model in general is that when you lose, they gain. One of the reasons why I work with 24 option a lot these days is because so far they've been the only ones that have not been trying to spin customers' accounts. In fact, they don't do a lot of this funny stuff over here. Alright, in anyways, the best advice at all is rather than to rely on any account manager's information, I highly encourage you to learn actual charting stuff and learn how to trade for yourself. And that's the kind of service that I provide inside of the binary lab. Inside of the binary lab, I conduct daily webinars telling people through video live stream, basically how to interpret the movements on the chart so that you can find the most ideal chart pattern reversals, and you can identify the best points to enter a trade just from what you can see on the chart. As you can see here, I'm already coming out with an entry. It just needs to come a little bit more, touch that line, and we already have a very nice entry position. This is the kind of stuff that I teach. In fact, this is just not even the full template that I use. I have more indicators than this. All that is given to my members free of charge when they open an account through my joining link, and it's ongoing. So I run this on a daily basis, and best part, people also have like a Telegram that they can use. So a lot of people they get to debate trades through the day, and they can see what kind of trades are the good trades to take, and discuss with other members as well. So this is some of the things that I actually offer inside the binary lab, plus a Facebook group as well. So this way you don't ever have to rely on your account manager ever again, because you will learn how to trade for yourself and control your money by yourself. And actually, you see, you have a community where if someone asks you something, if you don't feel comfortable with something, you can ask an opinion inside the community, and people can tell you, what they feel. They can warn you against it, and that way you have a better means to make a suggestion. Okay, so look at that. This is the support that we have for you, and you never ever be cheated again by the broker. Use them for what they're supposed to be. Brokers are aware that the model is so that some people will win and the majority will lose. With the binary lab, you'll finally be able to become one of the minority that's actually able to make profits in the binary options arena. This is Julian from the binary lab. Once again, share my video, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next videos. Goodbye.